Hello everybody and welcome back to Edgewater. So in the previous episode we did start the drilling and it's going to look so good when it actually germinates. At the moment we do have this strange look to the field because of course it was a watercourse originally and I have cultivated it up. So that's gone, but it's for the best because we have kept the majority of the watercourse, so it still looks good and it's going to make this area easier to work because it was very tricky on that first harvest. Obviously the watercourses are required for drainage, but yeah, I just didn't really want to have that particular one there. I know that's not really how you'd function in real life, but yeah, it's just to make this a little bit easier. But we have kept the majority. My plan for this is to keep going until we run out of seed. I think the seed is going to be depleted prior to the fertilizer, and then we can well, probably get a trailer and telehandler to go and get some more. But we might have a bulk buy option. It's something I could look into. Yeah, because then we could actually fill a trailer and reverse up to the auger on the seed drill to refill. We also actually could use a worker, because I have gone around the headland and it probably would be capable, or more capable than me. This will be the first time I've ever drilled lentils in Farming Simulator, so it's all very exciting drilling, and then we'll be harvesting lentils later in the year. And yeah, I don't think I don't know, maybe there are other maps with lentils, but I have not come across them. Certainly not any of the maps that I've played. But now that I've used this, I would never want to go for a smaller drill on this map, because, well, even with this, it's still going to take quite a bit of time. It actually took us almost 10 minutes just to do one lap of the headland with this machine. We are taking in quite a good width at a time, but despite this, yeah, it's amazing. This field is just huge, and that's why I wanted to remove that watercourse, because we would now be sort of going round over there again, instead of just going across the field, which would have been very awkward. From what I can see, the next fields that we're going to purchase are sort of automatically split. They're just, a field is one side of the watercourse and another field is the other side. But with this field, it was all considered field number 1, but it was still split in half. Probably because it was the starting field. But anyway, we'll go up and down, and, well, I don't know how far we're going to get actually before the lentils in the drill, the seeds are depleted. But I guess we're about to find out. Let's see how much we can do before it runs out. Well, we haven't actually run out yet, but just pulling this back to a real-time recording because I think we're actually going to finish the field with what we have, which is just amazing. I thought it was being consumed much faster than that, but apparently not. So, yeah, we're on to the final piece, but so much easier with that section of the watercourse removed. Like, this section doesn't bother me at all. This is fine. In fact, it's very nice. But the other one, it just really did split that field in half, and yeah, I've just sort of optimised it to how I like it. So I don't know, we might do the same thing with the next field, just remove a small section of the watercourse, or maybe it'll be fine. It just depends really, but I'm happy with this, very happy with it. We've still got the trees and the watercourse and it just looks good. So 6% seed left. It's going to be close, but I think we probably will have enough. And then we'll be looking at moving on to the next month when the lentils will germinate, and I suppose it'll be time to fertilise again. We are fertilising as we go, but in these 2 applications. Actually, this map would be a perfect candidate for a very large sprayer, self-propelled sprayer, instead of a spreader. So we might look into getting a big sprayer. But yeah, we do have enough seed. Whatever is left in the drill will be emptied in the yard, in bags. But this is a rented setup, including the tractor. It was expensive, but I do feel that it was the right thing to do. Why is the steering wheel not come down? Is it... Oh, maybe it's interactive control, is it? I don't have interactive control installed, or maybe it just doesn't move. Because I know the bonnet opens, I love that feature. There we go. Bit of extra cooling as we go, although not great for visibility. Yeah, so we should probably put that down again. Anyway, yeah, we're on the last piece. Stop messing around, Daggerwin. We are still processing flax straw, and we will be for many years actually. But we're producing a lot of fabric and it's worth a lot of money. Hundreds of thousands of pounds, believe it or not. And there we go, right. So we'll fold that up, we'll switch it off, we'll go back to the farm, we'll empty it. And then we do need to return it. Now I put a few water crossings in. There's a crossing there, so we could go through there and then back into the farm, but I think we'll probably take this proper allocated route. Okay. Very good. Yeah, I was all ready to go with the telehandler and trailer to get some more seed, but it just wasn't necessary. Oh, that was a tight squeeze. Oh no! How? I'm not even touching it. I literally am not touching that. Goodness me. Clearly a collision sticking out. Anyway, we will empty that. Oh, I've never seen that before. It's a different one. And well, we can return it from the farm directly, but I think we'll probably just take it back over there for realism. I suppose you could say they've come to collect it, but no, we'll take it back. It would be a shame not to anyway, because I really do like this setup. And there are bales processing at those 2 spinners. We do have a 3rd spinnery in the town. And we do need to be at the store anyway, because we're probably going to buy a sprayer. But we'll just rest, we'll go through to May, and then we'll buy one. I think this is the one. Yeah, are you the sort of person who drives it back to the store and then returns it from the menu? Or do you actually put it into the trigger box? To be honest, I've done both. It is tempting just to, put it here and then just press P and then return it. But we'll jump out and... Oh, which one is it? That one? Yeah, return. Return all 3, in fact. Okay, so from here we can then... Well, let's just rest because we don't want to make the machine older than it needs to be. That should have allowed it to germinate. It was rain coming as well. Typical. Although good for growth. Right, crop protection. Only 2. Actually, I don't know if there's any mods for these. Probably is, but to be honest, nothing's really going to beat this one's size, I don't think. This one is just so good. So, £489,000, 25 to rent, Right, crikey, which... right, so it's 48.5, and that one is... what is it? 36. We'll probably buy this one then, because that's not bad, that's still a really decent size. As for fertiliser, we do need to get liquid fertiliser. Probably get a few IBCs. We'll likely be able to fill it. Make this field as good as possible. Yep, so 3 will be enough. In fact, 3 is too much. A little bit more from the third one, and there we go. Right, let's trundle up the road. Put the beacons on. And let's go and spray it. I like how the road undulates. So when it is 100% flat, it's not like unrealistic, because obviously that is possible, but it just gives you that feeling of it feeling more realistic for some reason. Like, not a lot is perfect in the real world, so yeah, just having that imperfection, I guess you could call it, just adds a little extra. Oh, very nice. That looks so much better. You can't even see where we did the terrain editing. So that is what a lentil crop looks like on the first growth stage. Oh yeah, and he's rolling. Didn't roll it. That would have been quite a slow job. And we probably shouldn't just start there. We should probably start at a more sensible place so we have a starting point and a finishing point. I think this is going to be wide enough for the price difference as well. This is worth it. I'm not saying it's going to be fast. Everything just seems so much more lush when you have a crop in the ground. It's so barren when it's all harvested, or even worse when it's been ploughed. Yeah, that just looks so nice. Right, is that working? Yeah, I think so. Okay, kind of. It is in various places, but let me try and work out why it's doing it half and half. Why would that be? Okay. Was the headland chopped? Must have been, mustn't it? Okay, yeah, so the headland must have been chopped. I guess that must be why we have fertilizer. But we have all of this to do. I think this time we probably are going to have to go back for more pallets of, well, IBCs of fertilizer. Right, and where is the division? Somewhere here. We'll figure it out. But yeah, this is the best time to spray, because otherwise we're not really going to see where we've been. Yeah, that's good. Another random piece here. I think that was also chopped. So that makes sense. Looking forward to harvesting the lentils. It will be good. Once we've done this, we'll get back over to all the spinneries and we'll move the pallets of fabric that have spawned. As I said, they are quite slow, so there probably won't be too much. Although we can elapse some more time once we've done this. Okay, so that piece there wasn't chopped, so we need to go right to the headland again, right to the edge. From now on. Yeah, I don't think it'll take too long. We're managing to get 16 miles per hour out of the sprayer, which is not bad going. Just need to watch those poles. We don't want to hit the poles. Oh no, that would be so bad. Yes, must be careful. I feel like I'm going to hit them every time. That's a close one. Really third person view and then stick over on that side. Okay, well, we'll get this done. We might need to go and buy some more. But I was surprised with the seeds, so I might be surprised with the fertiliser as well. And we're away. So, to the store. We need to pick up IBCs. We're going to get more than one. Hence the trailer. Yeah, we want to make this as good as possible. Need to cover all the ground. It's a bit of a drive, but I thought it'd be more sensible to take this because, well, we could put multiple IBCs into the sprayer, but I think we want to bring back even more than just what the sprayer can hold, and there's always going to be that extra pallet which needs to come back, so it's good to have this. Let's put the beacon on, and we'll be on our way. Right, I suppose we do have the store forklift which we could use. As it's here, it would make sense. So I think we'll probably buy another 3 liquid fertilizer. 1, 2, 3. And then we do still have that one there. So we'll get those on board. And I do find using these forklifts from first person view is so much easier. You can actually see the tines. So much easier. Like most vehicles in this game, I don't know why, I find easier from third person view. I guess it's because you can really see the back of the machines much easier, especially when you're using something wide like a sprayer. But with this one, yeah, you just can't really align the tines perfectly because of perspective, I guess. But in first person view, you're straight in. Okay, and this one. They are a bit one-sided, which is potentially an issue. Not good for cornering. Could tip the trailer over. And that's not good either. It does help if you lower it before pulling out. Right, there we go. And finally, this one. Also, doing time lapses of forklifting, providing you get it right, that's good fun to watch. If I mess it up, it's not fun. Okay, so yeah, they are a bit one-sided. I'll just drive carefully. And we're off. So 7,800 litres. That should be plenty to replenish the sprayer. Should be able to finish the field. And then I suppose they can go into the shed. A special delivery. So whilst that's filling, let's just check the map. Oh dear. We'll get that piece, and then we'll go over here. Oh no, I have. Oh yeah, we've covered most of it actually. Done more than I thought. So we don't even need a full tank. But this will get us to about 95%. Or 90%. Yeah. So let's get this piece here. I was actually in the process of doing that strip there. We ran out. Of course, every little bit that's missed like that is a lot less significant than what it looks. It looks like, well, it looks bad, but it's not really bad. It's next to nothing. So yeah, that's that one. And then somewhere, oh crikey, that went down fast. Somewhere we have this one over here. There it is. Oh. Okay. I think I must have got the wrong piece. Yeah, there we go. And then we have the corner, which which is quite significant. There we go, and then we'll get that piece over there. Oh, it'll crash actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll fill in the bit over there between the trees. And that's it. Field finished. So it is May, and the price for fabric is actually still really, really good. It's best in April, but it's going to really plummet very soon. So we have to sell anything that we currently have, and otherwise it's going to be waiting for probably another year, or just less than a year. So we'll put this over here. We'll free up the trailer, and we will sell fabric if there is any fabric. Question is, where shall we store the sprayer? Probably in here. Looks like we've got another one to sell. I was never going to use that one though. Although, actually, that one probably does have a fairly decent working width, doesn't it? What would that have? I was never going to go with the trail one though. 27 metres, yeah, it's not big enough. Right, so into the telehandler. We'll have to sell the sprayer, the trail one, next time we go to the store. With this map I am going for, if not close to the biggest. With the drills I want to be going with the biggest. Okay, so we do have 2 pallets of fabric there, 2 at that one, so probably 2 at the other one as well. I think what I'm going to do is just quickly tidy up this yard. We've got quite a few pallets now outside. So we'll put all of those into that shed where I've just put the sprayer. We arrive. Yep, so there's 2, so we've got 6 in total. But, although it doesn't seem like much, this is still going to be quite a lot of money. Because, as I said, we are close to the best month. It's not the best anymore, but it's still close to it. And that should make quite an impact. If I can find it. Well, there it is. So it is still 11,000. Yeah, it's still 11,000. Farmers Market is the place to go to, which is nice and close. Literally just there. Yes, I remember that from before. But look how many flax bales we have. Good grief. There's probably about 6 years worth there. Blimey. Anyway, we will be passing quite a bit of time, I think, between this episode and the next one, because we do need to get those lentils ready to harvest, because there's nothing else to really do. But it'll be fun to do lentil harvesting. Yeah, they're too high up, aren't they? And they're all upside down, and it's all going haywire. Oh, crikey. Well, there we go. I think we are going to get a lump sum payment there, amazingly. 66,000! We only sold them in the previous month. Well, that's a very good way to finish. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.